So this story is a little bit complicated. However, I will try to explain it to the best of my knowledge. So on the 10th of June 2025, something happened in Ghana. A 31-year-old young man by the name of Bayford Boateng, popularly known on TikTok as JH Kobe, was said to have been arrested alongside two of his friends by the Ghanaian police after he shot and killed his 21-year-old girlfriend, Philippa Frimpong, popularly known on TikTok as Ya Baby. On that fateful day, some sources said Ya Baby and Kobe were preparing on going for an event or an occasion. Two of Kobe friends were said to have visited JH Kobe. I guess they were all going for the same event. One of them was 28-year-old Kojo Emmanuel and the other was 34-year-old Michael Kobute. One of them was said to have just recently finished his youth service, so he came to spend time with Kobe, who was making arrangements to go out with Ya Baby. Some sources said they all went to visit the house where one of them finished service. They were welcomed, they offered them food. While they were eating, Kobe went to his car, picked up his gun, loaded the bullets in the presence of every other person. While they were trying to wonder why he brought out a gun, he fired a shot that hit his girlfriend straight in her left arm. They quickly rushed her to a hospital identified as St. Martin's Hospital at Yeji. Unfortunately, she died. Some of the community people who had the gunshots and came around said they tried to flee the scene. However, they held them down, even malhandled them till they called the police, who came to pick them up. They were all taken to the police station for interrogation. On getting to the police station, JH Kobe started explaining, giving his own version of the story, that it was all an accident. He didn't mean to shoot his girlfriend. He was in fact trying to cock the gun and then it touched his girlfriend, that it was all an accident. It was not planned. A source said the community youth believed is a failed attempt on ritual. The police decided to call the best friend of Ya Baby. Probably she was the last person Ya Baby called, or Kobe asked the police to call her friend. So they called Ya Baby's friend. The police asked her if she knew Ya Baby. She said yes, Ya Baby is in fact her best friend. So they asked her what she knew, because the person in question is no more. So the police wanted to find out what she could offer to probably help them or aid them in the investigation. Ya Baby's friend gave her own version of the story, which is why I said the whole story is complicated. According to her, Ya Baby left the house 3 days before the incident happened, that she was going to spend the weekend with her boyfriend. That particular day the incident happened, that Ya Baby sent her a video of herself that they were attending a funeral at a place called Mampong. She said she watched the video the girlfriend sent to her. Then shortly after she watched the video, she saw a video uploaded by JH Kobe, that the video contained both him and his girlfriend, with a caption that indicates him and his girlfriend were attending a funeral at a place called Mampong. She felt everything was okay with them, that in fact she didn't know Ya Baby and her boyfriend had any issue, because everything was okay. To her, they had a good relationship. However, she is aware that JH Kobe has a registered gun, and whenever he goes to a public occasion or he enters a public place, he fires a warning shot, probably to alert the neighbor that he's around and all that, which is why I in a way want to believe the story Kobe gave, that the whole shooting was an incident, even for the fact that he loaded the gun in the presence of others, and with the statement the best friend gave. Some sources said even the vehicle they were driving was an unregistered vehicle. The mother of Ya Baby came out to speak. She even spoke to her 20 minutes before she learnt of the tragic incident, that Ya Baby had called her severally, and when she eventually picked, Ya Baby told her she was sending a package to her. The whole incident is just really heartbreaking for the family. So my question is, what was he doing with a gun in the first place? And then again, if you wanted to do your testing, your shooting testing, why didn't he do it outside? It was said he went out to get the gun from the car. Why didn't he load the bullets there and fire it up outside? Why did he take it inside? And the direction he was pointing, you were giving a warning shot. Were you giving it directly to where someone was standing? Is a warning shot not meant to be fired upward? Was Ya Baby up? The whole story is not linking, so it's a bit confusing. If you wanted to give a warning shot, you should do it in the air. That's how I believe they do warning shots. You shoot upward. How can someone be standing or be eating and then suddenly you shoot? I'm a bit confused because I don't know what to believe. The version of the story Ya Baby's best friend gave to the police and that of JH Kobe is not so far-fetched. He said it was just an accident. On the other hand, Ya Baby's best friend is saying, we already know this person has a registered gun, and he always goes out with this registered gun if he's going to a public place to show off. My own confusion is just how the bullet went straight to where she was sitting. And then, if it's truly an accident, what was the need to run away? This is your girlfriend, you didn't intend on killing her, and then something like this happened. You should own up to it, show your remorse, other than trying to run away. Like I said, the story is complicated because I don't know. There are just different versions of the story. I don't know if truly they just rushed her to the hospital, immediately he shot her, or they first tried to run away and were forced to take her to the hospital. I don't know which to believe. I don't know the kind of relationship him and his girlfriend had. Seems their relationship was not so bad. People even went as far as sympathizing with him, telling him sorry for his loss. That in a way goes a long way to show that probably they had a good relationship, or his friends knew the girlfriend very well. However, I don't know what to believe. I don't know if I should believe them that it was a failed ritual attempt, or I should believe that it was actually an accident. I want to believe it's actually an accident. In my own opinion, she deserves justice, irrespective of the fact that it may truly be an accident on the part of the boyfriend. She still deserves justice because her life was cut short by her loving boyfriend, because he wanted to probably show off while we're waiting for the police to finish with the investigation and probably get back to the general public. I would want to know what you think about the story, what your own opinion is, because as we speak, police are still conducting their investigation. I don't know why they even allow people to have registered guns, because I tried to read about it. In Ghana, people are eligible to have registered gun. It seems like if you're 18 and above and you have a good character, you are mentally and physically fit, and you don't have any criminal record, you can apply to any police station and get a registered firearm. So I feel Kobe is probably from a wealthy family, and with the way he's looking, he looks responsible. He looks like a big boy. I guess that was why he applied and got a registered firearm. It may be that he goes out with the gun solely for protection, or probably he is from a very wealthy family or an influential family, and he's going out with the gun for security purpose or safety. Because the best friend said he usually fires the gun whenever he goes to a public event or occasion to alert neighbors that he's around or give a warning shot. But then, do you think he was abusing the firearm for the fact that, okay, you are eligible and you had a registered firearm, you decided to be shooting it anyhow? Whenever you go to an occasion, you feel free, you shoot a firearm, you don't even watch directions. It's just quite unfortunate for her and the family, and I hope her soul rest in peace. Please, for you, what do you think about the story? Do you think the shooting was intentional? Hearing his own version of the story, that of others, and that of Ya Baby's best friend. Also, why were they driving an unregistered car? It's just a tragic and confusing story. However, please kindly drop your opinion under the comment section. And if you were present when the incident happened and you know more about the story, kindly drop it under the comment section so we can understand better what happened, because the story is still confusing to me. If you live around Yeji, you were present or you heard of the story, or you live around there, please kindly help educate us more on the story, and don't forget to drop your comments under the comment section, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video. Have a great day.